Now, welcome back. It's 7:14 West African time. This is Daybreak, and thanks for staying with us. Now, let's have a quick look at some of the dailies, particularly, well, what exactly are the headlines saying this morning? Well, we begin with The Guardian, and the big story here says focus on governance not politicking in 2025. Nigerians tell politicians. Well, I think that one needs to be bigger in terms of the font size, just to match exactly what people are saying. And that's because as we gravitate towards the election year, we begin to see that lots of politicians begin to focus on politics and then not exactly what Nigerians want, particularly governance, reducing the prices of food, addressing issues like infrastructure and economic empowerment. Well, away from the big headlines, well, let's go to some of the stories above the masthead. Well, interrogating Africa's fading opportunity to new exploration. And there's a picture of Wale Soyinka and some persons surrounding him. And the story is breakfast with Wale Soyinka at Ijeba. Well, just at the bottom of it, we have civilian casualties in Sokoto, terrorist raid, needless tragedy. And that's from the defense headquarters from that briefing yesterday carried out by the defense media operations. And Tinubu as my man of the decade. Well, let's exactly take a look at it and see who is making that review. Well, we'll move on to the weekend right now, the weekend trust. And over the masthead, we have uncertainty over renewed efforts to revive Ajaokuta. And I'm very sure lots of Nigerians will be jolted by that one. And that's because, well, that's one project that have gulped a lot of money over decades, and Nigerians are yet to get the utilities that it is supposed to provide. So let's take a look at that and then see exactly what the government plans are for the steel industry in the country. Well, 2024 fame, fortunes, farewells in Nigerian entertainment. I think it's going to be a good read. That's because, well, a lot of faces, well, a lot of the stars we saw did take a bow in 2024. Need I remember Onyeka Owenu and a couple others? Well, let's read and see. Now, bigwigs who dumped opposition parties for APC in 2024. And, well, a lot of them, you want to say, and causing some fears or perhaps some apprehension as regards Nigeria tilting towards a one-state party system and one-party system. So let's see. Now, the big story is Niger Delta sparked border communities fear collapse of socio-economic cohesion. And just underneath, well, there's an extension that gives us an idea of exactly what is in the details. The riders there will never sabotage our neighbors. Well, that's coming from the National Security Advisor. And ECOWAS calls for restraint. Well, there's also some analysis as regards the proximity of Nigeria with members of the Alliance for Sahel States. By that, we're talking about Mali, we're talking about Niger, and also Burkina Faso. Well, we remember the stories from the headlines yesterday and some kind of apprehension. The Nigerian government making some allegations, well, the Nigerian authorities doing everything possible to dispel those allegations and putting out the truth out there. Well, we've seen reactions from the NSA, we've seen reactions from the federal government. The Minister of Information did say something about it 2 days back. And ECOWAS coming out fully to back Nigeria, saying, well, this is not a country we know, and we cannot definitely reconcile the fact that such a country who have been so magnanimous will become a terrorist sponsor all of a sudden. So moving away from there, well, let's move on to the leadership weekend. And just below the masthead there, Presidency Sokoto border communities dismiss Niger's allegations against Nigeria. We're still from that allegation and, of course, reactions, like we said. Well, the lead story has budget defense. CSOs charge lawmakers to grill 541 ministers and departments and agencies that check leakages. Well, we hope that definitely will happen. We hope to see more of them attend these defenses. And of course, the National Assembly members getting down to wits. Well, some of the stories there and some of the dailies there that we did, bring to you. And of course, you can go pick up some of them and see exactly what the stories are saying.